And good evening, Rajahs. This is Mr. Lawson back again. This is Monday night, getting ready for a broadcast for you tonight or in the morning, whichever one you watch. And I wanted to give you the latest updates. So first of all, I want to tell you what a great first day it was to have all of you back online. I heard from a lot of teachers, and they were all excited, saying that a lot more of you were engaged either in Zoom meetings, Google Classroom, Google Hangouts, emails, all the different ways that they've been keeping in touch, and they were excited to be able to connect and see and hear from you. I also want to say again a huge thank you. I didn't put it up on the screen, but I want to say a thank you to all of my Rajahs for so many special messages. I had some very, very kind, sweet messages from you. Andres, wonderful message. Mr. Garcia, same thing. Thank you for those kind, uplifting, supportive words as we try to get through all of this together as a Rajah family. You know, as hard as it may be out there, and as many of you are feeling cheated out of all of the wonderful opportunities that you would expect for the end of the year, we're doing such a great job of supporting each other as a huge Rajah family, and I want to say thank you to everyone for that. And we're going to make it through all of this, and we're going to do our best, even if we have to do virtual activities. We're going to make those remarkable and memorable, that'll last, memories that'll last for a long time for all of you. So let's move on. First, I want to remind you, tomorrow, Tuesday, will be B Day. So now you'll have a chance to interact with your teachers for periods 5, 6, 7, and 8. So remember to follow that schedule. Now, your teachers, if they're not doing a Zoom activity, if they're using Google Classroom and email, you may be getting emails or seeing the lessons uploaded in your Google Classroom already. The reason for the schedule, I want to remind you, is if you have 2 or 3 teachers doing a video lesson or recording one and posting it, it would be hard for you to have to pick which one to listen to or watch. So we created a schedule because all of your teachers were concerned that we didn't want you to have to pick between them. We want you to be able to see all of them. So that's why we have that particular schedule. So I wanted to make sure you understood that. Next thing is, if you're having trouble connecting and you're having Chromebook issues, I know a few people emailed me today and they were able, when they came for lunch or right after lunch, to come back by and get a replacement charger. I had to swap a couple of Chromebooks out. But if you're having trouble connecting, I'm going to send you an email on your MyDS account that will have a link, so that if you get on there from mom and dad's computer, or if you look on a cell phone and look at your email, I'm going to send the link so that you can have access. It's also going to be on our webpage. And that way you'll be able to have some help troubleshooting, because I had some emails from parents and from students using parents' computers or using little brother and sister's Chromebook, so that you could tell us that yours was not connecting. So I'll put that link on there and see what we can do to help get you some support right away. Next thing to tell you about, don't forget our meals. Tomorrow we don't come for meals. Remember, now it's on Monday and Wednesday. Today was huge. We had more people show up today than we've ever had. Over 1,350 people came for meals. And remember, Wednesday, you're going to get Wednesday's breakfast and lunch, Thursday and Friday. So you get all 3 days at once. Come early. Don't wait till the last few minutes right before 12. We want you to have mom or dad come early to pick those up, so that we can make sure we're taking care of all of you. But we had a lot more showing up than what we thought. But we're glad. We want to make sure we're taking care of you. Just a reminder, 10 o'clock Wednesday, not on Thursday, not on Friday. Then the following week, we'll see you again. And even though it's spring break, we're still going to be out there with meals, even though it's spring break. Also, a huge thank you to Miss Maggie and the 10 ladies from our cafeteria. And then I want to say thank you again to Miss Douglas, our counselor, Miss Douglas. Today, she made masks. She sewed masks. This isn't one of them because they gave them all out. But today, all the ladies got here and she had made masks for all of our ladies so that we could do a really good job of helping everyone to get their lunch quickly. Also, and for the Rajah Art recreation, the Rajah Art Challenge, I'm happy to share another one with you. Now, this one's not a painting. It's actually a photograph. And this is really famous, and it's in a lot of museums. And it's in the Smithsonian back in Washington. It's even in the Richard Nixon Library in Yorba Linda. But he was very famous for this particular pose. And so Mr. Delgado wanted to join in the fun. And so he took a photograph and recreated President Nixon's iconic peace pose at the end of the Vietnam War. So I want to encourage you, find a way and join us in that fun art challenge. And speaking of challenges, we want to keep up the Rajah Positivity and share Rajah Pride everywhere. So here's day 15 challenge, which says, send a friend a message with an odd comparison, like, you remind me of Michelle Obama because, or have I ever told you that your essence is just like Abraham Lincoln because. So come up with a fun comparison and send that to a friend and post it on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and join us in spreading Rajah Positivity everywhere. Schools all across the country are now joining in the Positivity Challenge, and we don't want you left out. So have fun with us. I'll be posting mine as well. And then again, tomorrow is the second day of celebrating Assistant Principals Week. It's National Assistant Principals Week all over the country, and we're not in the building to be able to do something special. So help me do something special by sending some lovely emails or text messages or social media posts. Tomorrow we'll be focusing on our next person, and that is Mrs. Herrera. Today was Miss Druyon, and we celebrated Miss Druyon, and I saw some lovely thoughts shared with her today that several of you sent out. So tomorrow, I want you to take a moment and take time to think about Mrs. Herrera. Wednesday will be Mr. Pimentel. Thursday will be Ms. Rodriguez. So we want to make sure we're taking time. I have a picture here. I wrote my haiku about Miss Marcy and about our friendship, and I posted the picture of her doing the dance in the last pep rally. And then for our seniors, I just wanted to make you aware, Miss Gilbert was working really hard today, and Miss Druyon, they already began the process. I have a letter that Miss Druyon is helping me with so that we can keep all of our seniors updated about the progress. As we've been taking care of closing out the contracts with Cardiff buses and all those things, because we aren't going to be able to do, of course, Mission Beach, which is right in the middle of our shelter in place and things being closed down because we want to stay safe, healthy, alive. So as we get those refunds from all these companies and the contracts canceled, we'll be sending more information about you to you about refunds that'll be coming for senior packages for those of you that made those purchases. We want to take care of all of that. And Miss Gilbert is going to be meeting with senior class officers about the panorama picture, about the senior t-shirt, and a couple of other items. And then today I had a meeting that I need to go over with the assistant principals with a little bit more information about cords and stoles and things for our upcoming graduation season, so that I have a little bit more information. And as soon as we get that put together and I give it back to the superintendent, we'll have more news coming to you. So I want to just keep you informed. And then last but not least, I have to close with joke of the day. And so yesterday was tennis. Today is going to be our swim team. You'll see here a couple of pictures of some of our our swimming stars that were out at the pool the week before we closed, pictures that I got to take. And I'm proud of them. And I want to just share a joke of the day. And that one is, why did the swimmer go back in time? Because he was doing the backstroke. With that, I hope you have a great evening. I look forward to hearing from more of you tomorrow. Do your work. Keep on those classes. And you say, well, do we have to? Is it for a grade? Why are we doing this? Right now, what we're going to be doing is shifting to specific important lessons. One, for seniors, so that we get you through the end of the year for the things you need in order to graduate. And for our 9th, 10th, and 11th graders, we're going to be giving you the essential stuff that you need so that when you come back in the fall, you're ready for the next level of classes. We want to close those gaps and help you start strong and be ahead of the game. So I want to encourage you to keep learning. Learning is important. It'll help you in the long run. So don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Be safe, be sensible, be calm, and I will see all of you soon. Have a great evening, guys. Miss every one of you. Love my Rajah family. Keep up the Rajah pride, showing that positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence, because you are the finest group of Rajahs I could ever ask to be principal of. Have a great evening.